Can't even get my hair right. Awesome. Hey guys, welcome to LiveTUBBSweekly. Weekly. So I was distracted by some bullshit that just happened. My computer just turned off the live stream on the other computer. So I'm still streaming, but I can't see shit. It's great. Things are getting better? Question mark. Okay. There we go. I can see the chat. Not that there's anyone here. Oh, this is Jeffrey. Hey, Jeff. Tubbs, you look very tired. Did you have fun at the Fortis weekend today? And here's many more hugs and snuggles. Thank you, Jeff. I did, but not as much fun. I'm kind of, yeah. Yeah, not as much fun as I thought I would. Because I was so knackered and didn't get much sleep again with the not much sleepness, the very, very little to no sleep, I basically ended up zombified, walking around and kind of meh. The one time I did feel awake, I was actually sat down. The one time I sat down. It's not true. I sat down like 3 times, so that's good. Whereas yesterday, I didn't sit down at all. There was just no opportunity to sit down. All the chairs are plastic, and I've learnt my lesson. And yeah, so I stood up for the entire time until I did finally sit down. So you're not getting it. You put them on Discord. What I said put them on Discord, because then I can download them from there. Daryl, you're not hearing me. Daryl just sent me a bunch of pictures from the 40s weekend. And he's also on Discord. So basically, I'm just... Yeah. Dude. I'll show you guys in a minute. I'm still super knackered. Anyway, yeah. Yesterday I didn't sit down at all because I was playing with either my nephew or like walking around the stalls, or like I said, when we were eating, there was just no, there was no available seats except for these crappy plastic chairs. And again, you guys know what happens to me in plastic chairs. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. He just sent me a message saying that he did it. Yeah, so yeah. Did find out some nice stuff though. I did find out some nice stuff. Because I got paid and I actually went to a cash machine this time. I had some money when I was walking around, so I got Damon something nice, which is a nice little cuddly toy with doggy, which is in the house right now. And I can go get it if you really want me to, but right now I'm just chill, talking to you guys. Oh god. Yeah. So yeah, I was super tired after yesterday, and physically tired, and but not sleepy tired. I couldn't get to sleep again last night. I did actually get 2 hours though. I got 2 hours of sleep, I think. I don't know. I was in that middle stage of sleep where basically you're kind of not really asleep and you're not really awake at the same time. You're kind of just like a little bit zoned out more than asleep. So yeah, I didn't actually. Yeah. But I was super hungry, so I was super cranky. So yeah, oh fuck. Yeah, so I'm not going to explain everything that happened yesterday because I kind of explained stuff that happened yesterday. But I did also get Maxine, so my aunt. I got her. She collects pin badges, so I got her a little. It's a little doggy pin badge. I got them from the guide dogs stall. That basically they had like a guide dog stall with a bunch of little cuddly toys. And I found him. I found him the only puppy shep basically in the bunch, and he has such a cute little face, and I knew that Dame would like him. So basically, yeah. Yeah. And of course, when I came, I also gave my aunt her pin badge, and she didn't have it, so that's good. It's a little doggy ball. I got one for myself as well because it's just so cute and tiny. Like tiny, cute little pin badge. It also could mean other things, but I'm not going to go into that. Well, I could go into that, but yeah. Ah. So I managed to get those things. I didn't see anything that was like super amazing, wow, and stuff. I did see a lot of really nice. I did see really not a lot of really nice. They had a reenactment costume kind of stalls. There were lots of those, lots of clothes stalls for reenactment clothes for retro clothes and stuff like that for the 1940s weekends and for cosplay and all this stuff that they basically were advertising that they could do. None of it is in big guy size. None of it is in extra fat size. All of it was in large size, and then that's it. They don't do any. They don't do anything above a large or an extra large. So it was like, yeah, it was like bastards, which is really annoying because, as you know, my waistcoat is a little bit inaccurate. I have to walk around with it with my tummy kind of held in all the time because if I let the tummy out, it would explode, and I don't want it to explode because it's a really nice one. Fortunately, though, like I said, my aunt is actually a seamstress, so she could actually like fix that for me if that ever did happen. But and that's why I did bother buying it up in the first place. But most of the time, yeah, it's just it's pain. I need a bigger one. Well, next year, if it's going to be this kind of temperatures, I'm going to wear the sweater vest instead because I like that. However, it's still very dark, but that's okay, I guess. But yeah, I want a full-on costume. I want to like wear a proper uniform, cosplayers, yeah, proper uniform, you know. But I can't do that. I'm a fat guy. So yeah. But that's so yeah. I didn't buy anything else, but because basically there was a lot of nice stuff there, but I just don't have the space for it. I just don't have anywhere to put it. So yeah, fun, 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 fun. Um, but no, I was kind of like irritated at myself because I was walking around the place and I was just exhausted. So whenever anybody talked to me, I was trying not to be cranky, but I was kind of cranky. I just wanted to go to sleep. What I really wanted was my wheelchair, because my arms weren't tired. They had done nothing for the past couple of days apart from hold some things every now and again. You know, it was like my arms were not tired. I could totally use my arms, but my feet and legs were absolutely knackered after the first day and most of this day's walking, because that, you know, I wasn't wanting the wheelchair the whole time, but I just wanted my wheelchair back just for that last couple hours, you know, just because, yeah, enough already. I was gonna get like a folding chair, but the thing is that the folding chairs, the little folding chairs that you basically carry around in a kind of a man bag. I haven't found one that's good enough yet. So yeah, the problems with a fat guy, you know, it's not fair. You think that with the obesity epidemic and stuff like that, there'd be more products that are designed for this sort of thing. You know, it's just uncool. Not good. Not goodness. So yeah, I was just trying not to be cranky. I was like really, I was just, yeah. And we got to the reenactment of this kind of little reenactment of a miniature skirmish or battle or whatever, between like some Nazis and some American troops and British troops fighting against this one jeep that had like 3 Nazis in it, you know, and everybody kind of like crowded around the at the edge of the field in which the reenactment was happening, and way before the actual event actually happened, everybody was already there. So basically, there's nowhere to stand. So I just sat down. I just sat on the grass, and I was messing with my phone, and I actually took some video of that. I was just messing around with my camera, but yeah, I got some video on my on the fancy pants phone that isn't that great. The camera's great on that thing, but everything else is bullshit on that thing. But I'm not. But no, that's when I actually felt awake and okay and happy and content. I felt not shit while I was sat there. I don't know what it was. It was just me sat on the grass with my back against the railing of one of these railed fences. That I swear to God, I was just by leaning on it, I was pushing it into the grass, into the ground. Because Daryl came up and stood next to me while he was watching the reenactment thing, and like I kept adjusting the fence. He kept trying to dig it out of the ground while I was leaning back on it. It was kind of funny, but no, that's what I mean. It was just, yeah, I feel so kind of like ashamed of myself because I was just so, I don't want to be grumpy. I don't. It bums me out to think that that's what people think I am like. You know? So yeah. Fortunately, there are other events coming up soon, so I'm trying to focus on those and like not be so feel so shitty about this one. So yeah. There's one in 2 or 3 weeks' time. I can't remember which one it is. Everything's happening all at once. Again, it always happens at once. I don't have a fucking weekend to just chill. It never happens. Yeah. So I've been reading the chat, but I just realised I haven't been reading them out. I'm sorry, Jeff. I am. I just don't understand why they don't have stronger chairs. That's aggravating. Well, they didn't have many chairs anyway. It seemed to be the people that bought the food stands there. They also bought some chairs to go with the food stands. I think that's what happened. And what they had was they had these kind of benches that basically had bucket seats attached to tables, kind of like you'd see in restaurants, you know, in like cheap fast food restaurants or cafes or something. But the problem with those is that the chairs, you can't move the chairs, and I can't fit in those ones, which is great. They did have some metal chairs around a couple of just put up tables, and that's why I got to sit down today, because basically there wasn't that many people towards the end of the event when we had a second helping of foods. So basically I managed to get on one of those. Well, actually my aunt actually brought one over while I was getting my food to the plastic chair table. But yeah. By the way, there was just something that was really funny that kind of, I don't know if I should feel, I don't know how I should feel about this, but basically there was a really flabby fat guy, and he sat on one of these plastic chairs after ordering his food. He, you know, he had a really droopy belly. It wasn't sticking out at all. It was just droopy. And my aunt said, I'm surprised he could even sit on one of those chairs. And it was just like, she said that after she bought me my chair, my metal chair, because I can't sit on the plastic chairs. And he, you know, he was sat down on the plastic chair and he was fine. So I have no idea what was going on. I was kind of like a little bit confused in the first place, because I don't judge people's weight. You know, when I see someone, I don't think to myself, wow, he must be 250 pounds. I don't do that. I can't do that. I suck at that in the first place. So yeah, I don't know how heavy that guy was, but he looked bigger than me. So I don't know what's going on there. But just the thing, I don't know how I should feel about what my aunt said about him, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it's just me being confused. Oh, I'm sorry, Tubbs. Did you eat some today? Eat some? I ate some. I ate food. I ate a lot of food. I had a lot of food today. It was good. I had a burger, and I had lots of donuts, like so many donuts, and I had a couple of baked potatoes. So I had a good lunch. Definitely made up for yesterday, but I wasn't fully fit. Oh, and I had some ice cream as well. So yeah, I definitely made up for it yesterday, but it was, I just wasn't, because I was a bit tired. I wasn't really fancying trying to do the one from every food stall thing. See, that's another thing that bums me out, is that I don't feel like doing stuff when I'm this knackered. But yeah. No, Tubbs, you don't have to get it. Just sit and relax. But it sounds like a cute dog. Yeah. They didn't have your size. Yeah, they never have my size. Yes, so you could be chuffed in the wheelchair. Chuffed. Is that what you're trying to say? Chuffed. Yeah, I do miss the wheelchair. I don't know why, but every now and again I miss the wheelchair. It's like when you don't have access to your bike, just your push bicycle. And you know, you had access to your bike for a while, and then you suddenly don't have access to your bike anymore. You know, I kind of have those kind of feelings towards the wheelchair. because I was in that thing for so long, and it was so fun. You know, I can't remember. I seriously, honestly, can't remember the time when I was pissed about being in the wheelchair. I really can't. I can't think of it at all. There was just that. I think I don't remember this, but I must have felt like you know, when they said that you're gonna be in the wheelchair for a while, I basically was like, I must have been like this. I must have been like, oh no, how will I function? You know. But I don't remember that. Like I said, it was amazing. But yeah, I wish I had it today. That would have been awesome. Thank you. Hey Wolfie. Hey. But yeah. And then I came back home and I basically I realized that the Cubs Out Loud podcast had started, and they start super early. And yeah, I was on there, and I don't know, somebody made me feel bad. I'm not saying who. Okay, I'm just gonna say that it's probably not their fault that they made me feel bad, but there's somebody in the chat there that kind of, they hit a button for some reason, and I got a feeling that they don't like me. So, and it's probably just in my head. I know, I get it, but that kind of like hit the depression button for some reason, like really pounded it hard. But like I said, it might just have something to do with the fact that I am actually really tired, so it's really hard to hit that button. That button increases in size, it seems, as the more tired I am, I guess. You know, it's just, yeah, it's very easy to accidentally just be like, just lean on the control panel and accidentally hit the depression button, because the depression button seems to be all of the control panel. So yeah. So I'm feeling a bit bummed. I do need lots of hugs. So yeah, I'm gonna go get some later. Hugs, dirty minds. What are you thinking? So yeah. So that's most of my week, basically. Most of my week has been me trying to get my sleep cycle back in order and just doing work so that I can get ready for this. And yeah, I've just now explained it all. So the next episode I do, I'll just be doing the watch along and the tallying up of the weekly topic poll. Which, by the way, if you're on Discord, you should definitely go and check that out and hit any topic that basically you would like to vote for, if you haven't done so already. So that's cool. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Jeff. I do feel a bit bad. I do. Honestly, it's not a big deal. It's just, you know. One of the things that Cubs Out Loud is doing is that they're going to do a at the end of the month, and I don't know when they are doing it. They are going to do a kind of like a large hangout. They're going to release the link to this hangout that they're doing to Patreon, and I'm kind of annoyed because I've got a feeling that I'm going to miss it, because I'm going to be visiting my parents. Well, I'm going to go visit my mother. I'm going to visit my parents. I'm going to see my dad too. So yeah. No, thanks, Wolfie. How's your back, by the way, dude? I hope it's not still painful. I kind of don't want to know the answer though, because basically I've got a feeling it is. I'd rather just be ignorant and think that and hope that it's all better and just not see, you know. But I know. Do you need gentle hugs, Wolfie? It's getting better. Okay. Gentle hug. We got to see lots of a few planes flying over, so that was pretty cool today. Soft hugs, like a Baymax hug. Like a Baymax. I am so looking forward to my shower. I didn't get to have my shower last night this morning, because I was just so knackered that I wanted to try to get as much sleep as possible. So I just went to bed. Why is my McAfee antivirus just randomly popping up every now and again? It says that there's no issues. Permanently delete your sensitive information. There isn't any sensitive information on this computer. It didn't make no sense. Anyway, let's see what's on the art list for today. What am I doing? Because I actually done quite a bit. I go through my art list a lot because of the lack of sleep, I think. So there's the thing. I've got I had a request of Panafox, and I kind of integrated Panafox's request into my picture. I've also got a couple of requests from people from for Affinity, which I'm not entirely sure is serious. So yeah, I got a person that's actually related to, at least their personas are, or something. I don't know what the story is, but the person who is related to the person who wanted me to draw the person version of a furry picture has asked me to do another furry picture kind of transfer. So I might try that. I just got to find the fucking reference. And that's going to be in the person folder, so I get to try to find the person, the human picture. Yes, your shower relaxed. So I'm glad you can take it. I'm gonna take it today. I'm gonna have my food after I come off the stream, in around about an hour and a half's time, and then I'm going to have my more food, which is always good. With more food cures everything, right? And then I'm gonna have a nice cool shower, And then I'm going to not go to bed because I would have eaten and have to wait 4 hours at least before I can actually go to bed. But I will go to bed. I don't have to wake up for anything tomorrow except for nope, I don't think I have anything scheduled. Client schedule. Yeah, I don't have anything scheduled until 11, so. It's 10. It says 10:45 on here, but it means 11. So. Anyway, okay. Looking up reference. Honestly, guys. Is there anything anybody wants to talk to me about? Does anybody want to do some voting? I have got the pad here. If anybody does want to vote, I will read it out in just a second after I get the reference pictures sorted. Oh, no way. So I saved the file before opening it, to check what it was. I don't know if I can do this. Because you know me, I'm very realistic. You know, I try not to screw with like body proportions too much. But it's basically I can't show you this even. There's a tube going up a butt of another animal. But they're all kind of like water ballooned. You know? They're dump truck sized. So it's like, Basically, it's unrealistic because arms don't stretch out that far. I think I can show you if I'm very, very, very careful, okay? If I'm very, very careful. But, yeah, let's see if I can do this. So, it's a... There it is. So, that's showing the butt. Yeah, they want me to do this. See, this is the problem. Well, as long as they realise the whole realisticness of everything, then, yeah. That. Do I have to do them too? I don't have to do them too. So I've got to do the more realistic human version of this. The things I do for people, honestly. I mean, it's a cute picture if it wasn't... I just realized this is my Discord, actually. No, I am on Discord as well. Okay. I mean, it's whatever. Yeah. I've got to check up what the relationship is to this person. It's on their Fur Affinity account. in their profile, you know, it says like, you know, it says like, my daddy is this person, and that's the person that is, you know, they has a link to their profile, and that person is their daddy. I do not know. I do not know. So I'm trying to figure out in my head the ratios in which things have been enlarged and stuff, because you know, arms don't stretch that far away from the head. That is a person width. You know, that's where his feet will be. See, proportions. So I'm gonna have to resize him. But apart from the resizing, though, you know, just make the head bigger and the hands slightly bigger and puffier. I never liked the whole dimpling effect, but I mean, it's possible. So yeah. Right, I'm gonna get the pad. I'm gonna get the pad. So I don't need the furry pad. So I'm gonna shut the furry pads, and then I'm gonna get the other pad. The other pad for the voting. Oh, guys, it's not that weird. I've seen weirder stuff. I mean, Wolfie, you've been on Furfany. You've seen weirder stuff too, right? Actually, super tame. I'm just, you know, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't just like accept emails with people and then just downloading the email without looking at it first, you know? I mean, my computer does an antivirus scan, but yeah. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. The votes. So, guys, you know how this works. I'm going to be doing the tallying up in the next stream, because I'm going to do another stream after I've finished my shower and my food and stuff in about an hour and a half's time. That's when I'm going to have a shower. I'm going to have my food in the shower. And then I'm going to come back to do the thingy. Wolfie, that's kind of the problem that I have. I really don't like stretching things past reality. And this is already stretched beyond reality, but you know what I mean. I'm going to change expressions and everything. But then again, I'm not going to have to do it anyway, because it's going to be a human face. I need to read their descriptions of what kind of people he wants this to be done to. But I think he's just okay with just it being people instead of furries. So I don't know if I'm going to change the hairstyles or whatever. But yeah. Yeah. Anyway, guys, yes, I'm going to do the voting. I'm going to read out the list wherever anybody will ask me to, and I'm going to add your votes in as they happen. I just realised that somebody voted via text the other day, so I'm just going to add that vote in because they wanted Squish Week. Anyway, so yeah, if you like any of these, if anybody else that is watching wants to vote, or if you guys want to vote on any more topics, then basically just let me know by typing them in. But I'm going to read them out, and I'm going to write down your votes, and I'm just going to read them out. I'm prattling on now, prattling, honestly, using weird words again. Anyway, guys, so you can vote for Pub Week, Inflation/Pump Week, Advice Week, Funnel Week, Balloon Week, Workhog Week, Pipe Week, Belly Play Week, Furry Week, Cigar Week, Feet Week, Live Week, Swish Week, Bloating Week, Art Week, Petting Week, Piggy Noise Week, Guest Week, Leather Week, or Eating/Food Week. So that's Pup Week, Inflation / Pump Week, Advice Week, Funnel Week, Balloon Week, Workload Week, Pipe Week, Belly Play Week, Furry Week, Cigar Week, Feet Week, Live Week, Squish Week, Bloating Week, Art Week, Padding Week, Piggy Noise Week, Guest Week, Leather Week, or Eating / Food Week. So yeah, let me know in the chat which ones you want. And Jeffrey already voted for Workahog and Pop Week. So Pop Week and Workahog. For example, for Feet Week and Pop Week. And feet. Good. And we got Belly Play. There it is. And I know how to work out. I know how to do the voting system now on Discord. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing the tallying up relatively early on in that stream. I'm basically going to have I'm going to have like the first hour be where people can still vote for stuff, and then the second hour is going to be me setting up the new channel and everything like that after I do the tallying up. So yeah. So there's that. All that good for any more votes? If anybody does come in, I'm going to read out the list again. Or if anybody else requests it, I will read out the list again. That's going to be annoying if I leave that there, so I'm just going to close the book. I'm going to leave the pen in it and close the book. That'll work. Right, back to this drawing. Where's my human sketchpad? Ah, human sketchpad. Like I'm going to draw on a person. Only not that. Human sketchpad. So that's my human one. That's with my self-portrait in it. The lighting in here is going to change significantly. Yeah. And the genie picture. And the other genie picture, I think, is in here. Yeah, other genie picture. You guys have seen all these. And is that the hot tub one? The Daddy hot tub one. That's the one I did for this guy's daddy, I think. I might be getting them completely mixed up. I just remember looking at their profile and thinking that. Again, I don't know if I have their permission to basically say their name. But yeah. So yeah, this crazy picture, I might put this on Discord because it is... has got to be drawn in as if it's real life. I like the expression on the little guy, but the problem is that I'm going to make him not a little guy on account of he is way too small. Oh, by the way, I know I did read your thing, Wolfie, about the whole stuff in 3D. Modeling doesn't work that way. Rigid skeletons don't. Oh wait, it's drawn. Yeah. When you draw something, it could be anything. It's magic. I don't think Dow's going to post those pictures on Discord. I think he might be afraid of spamming. I think that's why he hasn't done it. But he took a lot of pictures today, so there's like, I mean, if I do this, then I get nothing but notifications of this person sent a picture, this person sent a picture, all the way until here. So yeah. I think you are. Am I scrolled? Is that why the chat isn't moving? Oh no, it's because no one's here. I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm also going to change the lighting in here because it's getting dark outside. It's actually not getting dark. There's a lot of clouds up there, and it is quite late. So yeah. Give me moments. I'm probably only going to do the later one for this. If I have to go into post-work and ride the Photoshop morph brush like a motorcycle on an incontinental trip, I have a slightly hard time of it. Yeah, I just can't do it. You know, my my rational brain basically just doesn't work that way. It's like I have to think of some kind of weird magical reason for why this person is this size or this shape and stuff like that. You know. Like, oh, they're made out of rubber now or something. You know. This is the he made out of rubber. Unclear. Unclear. Ugh. Healthy. What was that? Oh. Switched my fan off. I am going to have to set that up anyway. There was a noise. It was my fan switching off. My belly knocked things off of the shelf. It's okay. It was only the voting book, the weekly tally book, so it wasn't anything super important. And my pen. And my pen. Yeah, I just can't. I can't do. "25th of August. 25th of August. When is that? Calendar. My calendar doesn't come up on screen. What the fuck is going on? Fine, I'll use the other computer with the other calendar. That's when the Cubs Out Loud stream is. 25th of August. That is next Saturday at 21:30. So it's Sunday. 21:30, my time or their time? Sorry, I've been waiting for that message all the time, and it's warm as fucking. Turn the fan off for just a few seconds. Warm as fuck. There's the time. 2022. Well, let's see how far I get. The thing is, his tail was in the way of the insertion, so that's going to be fun. But he's going to take up the whole pad, almost the whole pad. The whole pad. So, how is everybody doing besides? Yeah. What's up, guys? I know it's a very vague question, but you're doing fine, Jeff. That's good. So I gotta check the email again, but I'm gonna find out what kind of like what the person is gonna be like. That is there's a fire hydrant tube stuck up his butt. Ew. Cool. That's a way it's funded, I think. The gooey. Yeah. I'm just gonna quickly check the email. Okay. The uniform. I do not mind about. Okay, so I don't think they mind. Right, like the last one, they don't mind because they like what I did with the last one. They trust my judgment. But the thing is, my judgment was just based on like a cartoon I saw recently. I basically just put in a cute guy from that cartoon in my head into the hot tub. So yeah, so I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually ask you guys, like, what kind of person do you think I should put in the tube up their butt situation? You know, like, I need a good description of like things like hair color and ethnicity and hairstyle, things like that. Fireman guy. Well, the thing is, I don't think he's going to be able to wear a helmet if his neck is that puffy. Also, I think I've drawn him too far into the picture. Laughter of resolve. Hoses work great with firemen. Well, again, I could make him a fireman, but the only problem is that I don't think you'll be able to tell that it's a fireman. I mean, he's going to have no clothes because obviously nothing fits on this particular body. I mean, I could try to do some like tattered remains of clothes on him or something. But like I said, I don't think. I think he wants him naked. I just wanted to know like the body type, not the body type, the you know what I mean, because he wants this picture, but of humans, it happening to a human couple. You get me? So basically, if I add clothes or something, it's gonna radically alter the picture. It's going to be a large guy. Yeah, I was gonna say that's why I kind of stopped myself from saying body type, because it's like, well, obviously balloon type. Do I have to do anything to this part? I don't think I do. A nice round Samoan Polynesian. How do I draw that? How do I draw that? Just an idea for coloration and all that. Yeah, when I get to the color stage, yeah. I nearly said colored stage. Wow. Oh dear, it could have gone really, really down south. I was about to make a bad joke as well. Again, because it's just this picture of a person, I'm going to respect their wishes for the puffy kind of sunken limbs thing, even though I'm not such a huge fan of that. Like I said, it's just not realistic, in my opinion. I try to at least be a little bit consistent with my almost realism. That makes sense. If you think it's too unrealistic a scenario, or you're not using magic, then it's basically like it's basically a bit out there for me. For example, just because I'm doing an inflation picture, if somebody basically told me, "Oh, do like draw a police officer that's being pumped up by a bicycle pump and make him like the size of a truck," or something, I'd be like, I don't. That wouldn't happen. He'd be super dead. People don't stretch that. I don't. Is it like a voodoo balloon situation, or is it like has he been latexified, or you know? I need some context and stuff like that. Whereas this one, for the final picture, what I'm guessing is going to happen is that basically it's going to be the scenario that I'm imagining is that he's already quite fat. It's going to be a big fat guy that is just starting to have a little bit of a mega water animal, you know. But that's just me. It has to be kind of, like I said, it has to be a semi-realistic scenario. Okay, I kind of like they've done the digits super good, but like I said, the hands are going to be puffy. One of the most recent characters I do render is kind of the direct opposite of what you're working on. What? The direct opposite. I think I need more. I think I need more context. You know, are you turning a human person into a furry character, or like I said, I kind of need more context. Are you sucking out water? You know. Well, you know, that's how you can tell somebody's alive when they're fat. It's really hard to preserve fat. Yeah, fat and thin people. I remember kind of like being very, 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 very curious / disappointed at the same time when I used to be all up into Egyptology, about the pharaohs and stuff. I used to absolutely love that stuff. But there was like this whole thing about like they were talking about this mummy, this pharaoh that was actually quite fat, and he was like so big that like they had to redesign his sarcophagus and everything like that. And I was semi kind of curious to see like a fat mummy, because I couldn't really imagine it at the time. And then I looked it up, and it's like, sure enough, it looks like a mummified corpse. And I was just like, he's not fat. Well, it's basically because, you know, it's one of the hardest things to preserve. Is your poofiness. Right, I've accidentally made a boo-boo. I have made it so that basically there isn't much space for this extra character. It doesn't matter so much in this picture, because like they're very small. Well, compared to that, anything's really small. But I've got no edging, and I can show you this so far because it's nothing. But as you can see, it's taking up most of the picture. So yeah. Exactly. Oh, by the way, when I did see what your picture, I think it's really good. I like the happy. I like the happy. Great. Great. Daryl. Yeah. So Daryl, just an update for anybody, for Jeffrey, I think. So Daryl, basically, he came to the 40s weekend with me. He's also on Discord, and he basically, well, he's recently found my Discord. So like, you know, we've been on there, we've been talking, and yeah, I just said to Daryl on Discord, you know, like I'm sure if you want to post any of the pictures or something, like, if you want to show people any of the pictures that you've got from today, then yeah, go ahead and like post them. That'd be great. Or something. I said something to the effect of that, in the very least. So what does Daryl do? He sends me the pictures on Facebook. And he said I wasn't sure which ones to put on Discord. It's like, well, any and or all of them. You know, I don't have. I'm sure that they'd be appreciated. Basically, you know, he's like, well, you got them now. I was kind of being a bit lazy. I see what I've done. I made the butt huge. I made the butt huge. One of the ass cheeks is massive. I don't know if I should correct that though, because that looks okay. But yeah, basically, like, yeah, I was being lazy. I kind of wanted him to just post it, like post the pictures for me, you know. And then I could get them off of Discord instead of like off of Facebook and then post them on Discord. But I think he's gonna let me do that. But yeah. A lot of moisture, yeah, but fat isn't all moisture. Yep, not to get too morbid, but the fat would render out into added. I don't know what that word is. In the first 50 years or so, depending on the climate. Yeah. I don't know what that word is though, so I can't really say. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read you the bar. I have to read you the bar. I'm realizing that there's something wrong, but it's not a huge deal, except it's a huge deal. No, it's not bad. There we go, and the sides. So yeah. I love Dr. Donna. I love the Doctor and Donna together. I love them too. They're my favorite Doctor and my favorite my favorite companion, and they're both great in my opinion. You know, fight me. Yeah, I feel that strongly about this. It's kind of one of those things. It's like. Yeah. Okay, I think I got it right now. I've perked up the ass. I'm going to say pricked up the ass, but my brain hurt when I said that. Now, dear Proseo, I had to put my head on the means. Also known as corpse wag. Awesome, awesome. Yes, that's great. Really, a mosquito? Okay. But yeah, that's one of my favorite moments. One of my favorite moments ever in Doctor Who history has got to be when the Doctor and Donna see each other through the glass. If nobody knows what that is, I mean, it's just so good. Okay, I think I'm okay with this layout is looking a lot better. Okay. That scene is so iconic now. Why? It's great when you rewatch that scene because you can actually tell the moment when people stop talking, you know? And it's like, it's actually a long time. It's actually a long time that between the stopping of the talking and the realization. It's actually quite a long time. It's very good. It's just very good. Okay, I think I might have screwed up a little bit on this bit, but I can fix that later. That's no problem. Has it sunk in, Jeffrey? What exactly what the picture was / is that I'm doing? I know you were your brain was loading for a long time, probably, after seeing what was going on. But you didn't see the whole picture. You might be able to see the whole picture if you're on Discord. Because I might upload this picture. I wish they sent me a link because I'm pretty sure I've seen this on For Affinity. You know, this particular picture I think has been for Affinity, so I wish they'd sent me a link. I liked her as a character. I liked her. I like her as a person. I'm a big fan of Catherine Tate. She had a show here in the UK, and it's the Catherine Tate show. But she's a great comedian. You know, she's totally my humor. I just love the. You mean none of this is real? It's a simulation, and I've been dieting. It's just like. Just love that. It's just brilliant. Brilliant. Brilliant, I say. Genius, I say. You understand now what's happening. Am I bothered? Am I bothered? Yep. Okay, now we've got. Well, I'm coming up to the head, neck, and face, and this is where I change everything. Am I getting paid for this one? I should check the email again. Should have had it on the screen. I love the skit with Catherine Tate in class with Dana Tennant as a substitute. I did like that too, but I thought that, I mean, am I the only one that thought that basically David Tennant kind of semi-phoned in his acting on that one? I mean, don't get me wrong, it was great, and I do like it. I'm just kind of feeling like it would have been, like it should have been better. It should have been better somehow. I don't know why I feel like that. But yeah, just his acting, like she was great because yeah, Catherine Tate. And the whole thing about Polish, the whole thing, the skit with her and her friend on the train or something, and basically like her friend's got a job at a car wash, and basically, you know, no, she's working at a fast food restaurant, and you know, basically like a McDonald's, but not a McDonald's because of copyright, I'm guessing. But no, her basically one of her friends is actually working as like a car wash guy. He washes cars, and that's actually a thing that happened around that era. There seemed to be a bunch of car wash, you know, basically car washes, open air car washes where people would like, you know, get the pressure hoses and all that stuff, and they would wash people's cars. It's not so much a big thing now. It's kind of like a lot of them have either closed down or they've just gone a bit more quieter about. They haven't opened up anymore anywhere else that I've noticed. But yeah, there's one near here actually. It's on the way to the supermarket, and basically all of them seem to be run by Polish people, by Polish immigrants. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that it's kind of a funny thing that like you know, they're all making fun of her for working at the McDonald's, and she's like, so doesn't it bother you because you're working here? And she's like, does it bother you? Does it bother you that all your friends are Polish? With the whole, I'm bothered. I'm bothered. Polish, bothered. Is good. It's just funny. Right, so I'm almost finished with this part of the way. That's good. I think a cricket has somehow got into here. Over that one, I'm just really boring. The cricket just couldn't stand itself any longer. It had to kick in with the irony. I need to get some sleep. Been up for way too long now. Okay. If it's still there, hit a key. Or yell at me in Discord. That worked. Oh my god, my calendar just popped up out of nowhere. You frightened my calendar. Right, just give me a hot second because I just need to finish off this hand detail because I'm right in the middle of it. And if I stand up now to give you the goodbye and everything, I'm going to lose where I am semi-momentarily. They're really good hands. Yeah. I feel that. Okay. Oh, standing. But belly rubs. Oh, back click and belly slow. I might see you later. Yeah, for the streams and stuff. Ugh. I'm going to turn you up now, but it's going to. There we go. Yeah, there is a cricket in here. Thank you, dude. Sleep well. I'll try. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to get the facial features. Oh, I should actually put the hose in. So this is probably the last time I can show you this. Or I'll have to be very careful now about showing this. But we got the general impression of what's happening. Just without the face. The face is going to be upscaled somehow, maybe. So now I have to be very, 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 very careful and not show you the bit that I'm about to add. From now on. Yeah, so if you know, YouTube bullshit. Right, I don't really have, again, I don't really have space for the other character. As your project coming along, Wolfie. I'm taking a short break, figuring out who else I need to render next. I'm actually thinking about taking a break too. After I get everything I need out of this picture. I think I'm good with the picture actually. I think I'm just gonna add some kind of like notes on shininess. But I might just add my own shininess to this. I'm just going to put down where I think the shininess would be. I've added the hose, so I can't really show you. I wanted to ask your opinion on something, guys, but yeah. Okay, so I think the face should be, I've zoomed into the picture. I think the face should be this big. I don't know. I'm gonna like the puffy cheeks references and stuff. Because it was an adorable puffy face. It's a shame I'm going to make it a human. Also, human noses don't work the same way, obviously. It is an adorable face, whoever this is. I have to find the. I can actually show you the face. It's a bit emo, but there's the face. I just like the puffy cheeks. And the ears are very, very, very cute. So I can show you it now because basically it's I've zoomed in to not the offending parts. Really nice work on all of the lighting, like the shininess and stuff. This is really going to be hard to mimic as a human, because human cheeks just aren't that big. He is cute. It's almost a shame to make it a person. Okay, the cheeks look good. I'm just sorting out the ears, because like I said, human ears and dog ears are totally in different places. Go. So I've got a blank face, so I can basically project any kind of person on the face. I've also got a thumbprint on his boobie. Try not to show the butt part. Mine's just a blank face because I don't know who to put there yet, but I'm kind of just randomly put a random humanoid face on it. So yeah, without showing that part, which side should I put the hydrant on? Which side do you think I have the best like chance? I'm gonna send him an email and ask him how important the other character is. Because I don't know. I don't know about this. I need to ask him. Yeah. Like side number 1 or side number 2, because I don't know left and right. That's my left side, that's the right side. So I mean, if I'm going to do a straight up adaptation, then it should be the left side, but I just don't have enough paper. I've got very little paper on both sides. So side number 1. But no, that's more proportionate. I can totally believe his arm is that long. Yeah. I can totally believe his eye. I did that. I did right. I did good. Okay. So I'm also going to upscale the fire hydrant slightly to match his head size. I'm trying to make this character into an actual person. It's turning out to be a lot harder than you'd expect. So he's not married to these characters. So basically, it's like to having these characters in the sketch. So basically, I'm okay with playing fast and loose with, like I said, the ethnicity and the situation. For example, the guy that's actually doing the turning of the valve thing, it's just a little cat person. And of course, I can't do that. I can't do that little cat person. So that's going to be an own person with its own characteristics, and all that stuff. So yeah. We need help with this. If anybody has any ideas, then let me know. I would super appreciate them. Who should this character be? What is their mission in this? I mean, Howard suggested fireman. I could probably do him as a fireman, and the big guy as like an ex-fireman. Something like that. I'm trying not to plant suggestions in your heads because I don't want, I don't want to just say my ideas because my ideas, I kind of, I feel a little bit kind of like, my ideas don't matter. I want to know your opinions. Oh, my ears just popped. I just internally yawned. Should I make the fire hydrant super cartoony? Oh, okay, I'm gonna make it slightly cartoony. It's only because I messed up. Having the guy doing the inflating as a fireman makes the most sense. It does. You are right. You and Howard are both right. Right. Let's go with that then. Like I said though, she's like yeah, we'll figure that out later, to be honest. So I was about to say something kind of redundant. And I apologize. It's the best idea. It's the bestiest idea. Okay, well, how about this? I'm going to take a break. I didn't say it, Google. I didn't say it. I am going to take a break, and I'm going to go. I'm going to chill for just a second, and then I'm going to come back to this. I've basically got everything I need out of this picture. Oh, almost. Almost got everything I need out of this picture. So I'm going to. I do need a break because I'm going to go out and get my food. I'm going to get that pie ready. I've got pie and I've got donuts for breakfast, for dessert. I've got pie for dinner and donuts for dessert. But that's the picture that I can show you so far. I'm going to fill in the blanks when I come back and while we do the watch along tonight. So yeah. So yeah, that's going to be good. It's already off to a good start. Oh yeah, I forgot. I broke this chair, by the way. Ugh. Howard was here when that happened. I basically leaned to. I leaned forward too much, and the wheel that's just here buckled. So yeah, fat guy problems. Anyway, guys, there's no more new people, are there, to do the voting? No, nobody else wants to do the voting. Let's put this down here. And hopefully the universe won't explode. Yeah. It looks great, Tubbs. I love the fire hydrant, and you have some yummy goodies to eat. Yeah, I do. I do. Oh, that'll give me a chance to call the apartment manager and complain because our neighbours are bouncing their child off the wall. I don't know if that's a if that's a joke or not. You know, because that either means that the children are hyperactive or they are being beaten. So I'm like, those are two very very different levels of seriousness. Levels of serious. Um, I meant, I don't know which one is if you're making, you know what I mean. Brain, yeah. Wow. Wow. I am sorry to hear about that. So that's what I mean. I didn't know what to, how to feel. I didn't know how to feel to that. Oh, fuck. Becky. I need tissue. Is there anything living in my tissue? There was last time. There was a spider living in the hole. I got stingy eye. First one, then the other. Eyes are weeping. I hate that. So I was yawning earlier. I think that's why, anyway. Yeah, can you call Chubb, you know, CPS or something? Very serious, it's a very serious issue. God. So I'm just trying to upload that file. trying to find Discord. Because I kind of have a question about it. You put in the search now. I'm also going to ask them. Ow. Yeah, I just posted that in the furry chat, the original image. And basically, if anybody can give me a link, because basically when I do upload this to this one to Fur Affinity, if I upload this to Fur Affinity, then basically I want to link to this image to basically, yeah. By the way, the other person did this to me. They sent me an image, and they didn't send me the original. But I happened to just stumble upon it on Fur Affinity. I literally just and I typed in, grey wolf hot tub belly or something like that, and basically it was like the third or fourth image in the image search. Not on the image search. Well, in the search for pictures. Ow! That's why my arm hurts. I got a random ow. Okay. Don't poke the owie, idiot. I want to poke it because it's itching. I've got a random mosquito bite on my arm. Awesome. Fun. So, I forgot what I was saying, sorry, because, yeah. Anyway, that's on Discord now, so I don't have to worry about that. That is screwy, but like, I don't want to be this guy, but can't you make an anonymous tip to, that somebody's doing meth in your building or something? Then wouldn't that get CBS involved? CBS? CBS. Sounds like I'm saying CVS, but I'm saying yes. Like, So yeah. Sorry, dude. That's a tough situation. I get it. We already did that year ago. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I got nothing to suggest, but then again, I wouldn't be able to. Yeah. So, guys, I'm going to stick around until this runs out. This I basically have used this up already. I don't think there's much left in it. And then I'm going to go have my food. Right now I've got a headache, so yeah. So I've got one guy as a fireman. Like what kind of fireman? You know, like is he just a fireman? And what's the other guy like? You know, what's his hair like? What's his has he got like facial hair, or is he you know, yeah. But basically, I want opinions for the picture. So, yeah. But I'm not going to finish that, and I'm not going to start doing that until we do the virtual. That is, of course, assuming I don't go inside, eat my food, and have a shower, and then lay down, but try not to sleep, and then actually fall asleep. I can't believe the police didn't do anything. But, yeah. Oh, if anybody's got any sketch ideas, by the way, my commission slots, my free commission slots, are open. So shoot some stuff at me. That sounded wrong. To think about food, well, I've got a big chicken pie. Chicken and mushroom pie. I'm gonna have that, and I'm gonna have the remainder of the donuts that Damon brought back. And maybe some aspirin. If this headache doesn't go away. That's what I was going to do, guys. I was going to show you some of the pictures of today. I like that. He took a picture of the Santa bear, and my screen's super reflective, and it's not focusing. Do you know the wraparound shades? No. He had like the whitest beard I've ever seen. It matched his t-shirt. It's kind of funny. But no, it seems that he's taken pictures of all the guys that he thought was cute, which is so funny to me. And it's kind of my fault because I told him about this thing called Photo Ninja. But basically, you know, you're a photo ninja. You basically take some pictures of somebody just really sneakily that you think is kind of cute, and it's called Photo Ninja. And then if you're a member of the Pigpen on Facebook, then basically we have a whole section called Photo Ninja where basically guys do that, because I do that every now and again. But also I like it when I get Photo Ninja at like Bear Bash and stuff. I like candid shots way better. So yeah, we've got a guy that we're standing next to, which is quite funny. It's not really a clear picture. Got a picture of Damon sitting down. There's one attempt to sit down with me. Not focusing. Focus. And then me sat down. Kind of just only just realizing he's taking a picture. But look, there's my foot. Look at my dirty foot. So dirty. There's my shoes next to me. That's my trainer slippers right next to me. Wiping my glasses. I'm barely conscious. There's me and Damon. Focus. Focus. Me and Damon. Damon with his bad back. I'm really holding the camera in a funny way. That's why my hand's shaking. And me caring? I am caring. I do. I do care. It's funny because Damon is quite a lot taller than me. I find it very funny the fact that I'm you know, my torso and chest are bigger than him, but my legs are a lot shorter. You know, I just find it weird the size difference between us. A random guy with a grenade. So this is what I mean. I've created a monster. Daryl can't stop photo ninja. I'll post some of those to Discord. You like the contrast. It's more evident when we're both turned side to side. I stick out a lot more than yeah, it's really funny because like Damon is quite a lot taller than me, unless we're laying down, in which case I'm taller than him. I think I have some turkey left over. It says Wolfie. I hope you enjoy your turkey. But thanks, Orsis. And also, hi. Do you want to vote, by the way, Orsis? I think I'll be in danger of burning my tongue if I try to like that again. But I'm going to try anyway. Why not? Anytime, Jeff. And of course, I'll send you some of those as well, because you're not on Discord. Still. It's okay, dude. I'm going to have to go now, though, because that is... Yeah, it's working. I don't think my the pipe that I was walking around with today, I don't think there's anything left in it. Nope. Yeah, I'm going to go, but I will be back after my foods and shower. But yeah, remember to watch the next stream, hopefully, because I will be doing the LiveTUBBs Weekly, and I will be announcing... Go away. By the way, I killed a huge mosquito the other day, because it went right on top of my belly shelf, and I had my book in my hand, so I just went... And I had a dead mosquito on my... Anyway, yeah. I'll just quickly do this. So yeah, when I come back, hopefully you will be able to vote for the following topics. I'm just going to read them out for anybody who wants to leave them in the comment section below. If it is the next, if you are voting on this for some reason next week, then basically the vote would have already happened. But your vote will go to next week's selection instead. So yeah, here's the list. If anybody wants to put any more votes in, it is Pup Week, Inflation / Pump Week, Advice Week, Funnel Week, Balloon Week, Pipe Week, Buddy Play Week, Furry Week, Cigar Week, Feet Week, Live Week, Squish Week, Bloating Week, Art Week, Padding Week, Piggy Noise Week, Guest Week, Leather Week, Eating / Food Week, and that's it. So if you want to vote for any of those, let me know. Excellent. Oh, thank you, Zamo on Discord, by the way, for giving you the link to the original. Because now that is very useful, honestly. So yeah, Jeffrey, if you want to, Jeffrey or anybody else in the chat that does want to make any last-minute votes on this stream, please do so now. Or you can just wait until the next stream and vote for the topics that you want. But I will be doing the tallying of all of the topics in the first hour of that stream, and that stream is going to happen in around about 1 hour to 3 hours time. I don't know. It depends how long it takes for my pie to be done, and for me to shower, and for me to eat my donuts. You know, and to come back from here, check mail quickly, and then yeah. But yeah, we are watching more Enterprise because I haven't had time to look for another movie or anything. If you don't mind. So until then, guys, belly rubs and belly scratch because itchy on the side for some reason, and a belly salute, and I will see you in a few hours' time. I'm gonna make another channel or activate one of the existing channels that have been deactivated until now. So, yeah. Toodles.